Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Coker. 300 New Hampshire companies have come together for one reason, and here it is. It is the New Hampshire Aerospace and Defense Export Consortium. 300 New Hampshire companies in aerospace and defense supply chain. They supply products and services for land, sea, and air uses, diverse in technologies, capabilities, and global reach. They've signed an agreement with Aero Montreal. With me are two people who have helped create this and now running it, and they are Dawn Wivel, CEO of Firebrand International LLC here in New Hampshire. Welcome, Dawn.
Great to be here, Fred.
Former director of the New Hampshire International Trade Resource Center. And Christopher Wren, chair of the New Hampshire Aerospace and Defense Export Consortium, and also with Gentex here in Manchester. Welcome, Chris. Nice to have you.
Thank you very much, Fred.
Okay. First question. Why was this created? What was the driver?
Well, there was a grant opportunity available through it's called the STEP grant through the Small Business Jobs Act. The focus was to be on export development. We had a looming sequestration. We have growing industries in aerospace and defense, a lot of companies that create a lot of jobs, a lot of opportunities, but also a lot of obstacles, and so the state decided to write that industry into the grant and create an opportunity to help those companies find new markets.
Chris, I would think most New Hampshire people would know that there are defense companies in New Hampshire. Most would not know that there are aerospace companies here.
That's correct. It's an underutilized or underbranded market or industry. Right now, I would say the consortium is probably predominantly aerospace focused.
Really?
Yes.
That's surprising. Some of the companies involved?
Oh, we have everything from Gentex to BAE Systems, Elbit Colesman, Corfin, Transport, Port City Air as a new member.
Who's paying for the consortium? Who's paying for the development of it? Chris?
Well, as Dawn mentioned, it was initially funded through a STEP grant from the state, and the funding for that has since expired, and we're now on a membership basis. So
membership basis, okay. The primary goal?
The import or export.
In the next few years?
Export revenue growth for the membership.
Export, and what countries are you looking at in particular?
Well, we see a lot of opportunities in the Middle East. I mean, it's pretty much across the board. All the companies are so diverse. We have such a diversity in this state. So they have different areas of concentration. But Asia, and South America, and the Middle East, I think we're probably going to be focusing on Middle East this year.
You've already signed an agreement with Aero Montreal. That's a cluster of aerospace companies in Quebec.
Right.
When did you do that, and what does that buy you?
Well, we signed that in December. What that buys us is access to a partner within one of the 3 largest aerospace clusters or industries within the world. So,
like Bombardier is up there, right?
Exactly.
And that's a well-known aerospace company in Canada.
We want that supply chain to reach from Quebec all the way through New England and down to
So how will
New
this
Hampshire.
work? How will the consortium work? I mean, you've got 300 members. You're probably going to get more, and the whole idea is to export. How does it work?
We collaborate, and we're doing a lot in the global branding area to brand our companies, brand New Hampshire, and so forth. But it's all about collaboration and leveraging resources. Now,
here's one company. I'm going to put up a video, and this company is the Tech Resources out of Milford. And here's about 30 seconds of what this company, a member of the consortium, here's what they do.
Simply put, we saved the lives of fighter pilots like Tom Cruise in Top Gun. Built from the ground up, TRI designs, manufactures, and installs communication systems to meet our military and civilian customer requirements for both military and commercial aircraft. As an ISO-certified company, we have been providing test equipment to over 15 countries for use on their F-15, F-16, F-18, B-1, B-2, and P-3 aircraft.
And that is just one of the companies out of the 300 in this consortium. Last year in New Hampshire, export figures really went up, Dawn.
We had the highest increase in the country, 4.2 billion, 22.5% increase, highest amongst all the states. We're already up 19.5% just in January alone, so great opportunities for everybody.
And the consortium is part of that, and it will be part of those numbers going forward, Chris, right?
I'd like to think so.
Okay. Thank you, Chris Wren, who is the chair of the New Hampshire Aerospace and Defense Export Consortium, and Dawn Wivel, CEO of Firebrand International LLC. Nice to have you.
Thank you very much for having us.
And if you missed this interview, you can see it again at WMUR.com. Click on News and then click on Project Economy.